Here is Dana White's latest edition of kItFriday. This time Dana has Filipino avocado lamaw. Dana also posted footage of him getting into a 37-degree cold plunge.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday again here at UFC headquarters, and today we'll be trying the Filipino avocado lamaw. Dice an avocado, add 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, a splash of coconut milk, and crushed ice and mix it together. All right, here we go. So this is supposed to be really popular. Apparently Tom Brady loves avocado, some type of avocado dessert or ice cream or something. There's really no taste to it. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I mean, it doesn't taste like, oh my God, this is delicious. I couldn't not possibly try this again. Yeah, it's good. It's nothing I'd write home about, but it's not, I wouldn't eat it either. It's meh. We're here at a place in New York City called Remedy, and they have cold plunges here. They're 37 degrees. They got saunas, and then they got those, what are those things called?
Lymphatic compressions.
Yeah, the lymphatic leg things. We're not doing any of that shit. Just doing we did 37 degrees yesterday for 6 minutes, and we were freezing all day. Here we go. Did you set the timer?
Yes, sir.
Go.
They didn't want to get cheated out of seconds. It's a game of right, Skip? Right. Do yours have bubbles going by your feet? Those are jets.
What's that?
Are your jets working?
It's my what?
The jets. Hey, mine has jets in it. The water's moving.
Stop talking to me.
3, 2, and 1. It's colder today than it was
I don't want to
yesterday.
hear that.
Robert Whittaker on the MM Arcade podcast gives his prediction for Henry Cejudo versus Aljamain Sterling. Rob is pulling for Henry Cejudo.
I guess like
Say
I've notoriously underestimated Aljamain Sterling time and time again, and I'm not going to change now. Henry Cejudo, I got him. I reckon Henry Cejudo gets it done. You know,
I love how you started off saying, I underestimated him, blah, 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 but I'm still not going to choose him in this fight.
yeah, from what I've seen of him, he would get the funniness of that anyway. But
for sure,
I don't know.
for sure.
You know, more than anything else, I want to see the story continue. I want to see the Triple C come back, you know, and win after such a long break, so we can see him and see what that does to him. Like, I don't know. My relationship with him has been funny because I really loved his entry into the sport and loved what he brought.
Yeah.
And then he got super cringe and a bit crazy, and I was a bit like, hey, how you going? But then I come back around full force. I'm leading the bandwagon now. I love him. Big fan of Triple C. Big fan.
But what does he do if he loses? Does he go back away?
Well,
does he retire again?
Yeah, I don't think so, because he's a bit of a boogeyman of those divisions, you know, in that bracket down up, because he's such a powerhouse, and he's willing to fight across the board in those divisions. And you know, he's not a slouch. He's a killer. He's an absolute killer. And for someone to be able to move weight divisions like that at will. And to be such a presence in every one of those divisions, I don't think he has a problem finding fights. He even mentioned that he wants to fight like O'Malley and things like tune-up fights to try and work his way up to Volkanovski. You know, like, and so he has the mentality of like fighting Piotr Jan or fighting O'Malley, like just for tune-up fights. He just doesn't want to jump into title shots. He wants to tune himself up to beat these guys. And I think that's a terrific mentality to have. And it's just another tick in his in the boxes that it says he's the superstar athlete that he is.
Sean O'Malley and Tim Welch on the Timbo Sugar Show. Preview Aljamain Sterling versus Henry Cejudo this weekend.
Henry's never fought someone as big as Aljo. He really hasn't. If you look at his, like, he beat TJ Dillashaw at 115. He beat Dominic Cruz. He was a little bit older, a lot of bit older. He beat Demetrius Johnson. He's 5'2".
No one's tried to actually make him grapple. So if he's forced to grapple, who knows how tired he's gonna get? He could get fucking tired.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, maybe he has a false sense of confidence too, because he's doing all this instructing and telling you play-by-plays, and then when he's in there himself, it's different.
He said he invented play sparring. It's like, that dude is dog.
When was the last time he fought in front of a huge crowd? Fought 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
That ain't gonna be an issue. I mean, you never know, but I can't imagine that being an issue.
Yeah.
Did you see him doing, like, having a fake ref and doing the walkouts?
Let's do some dorky. Dorky.
It's funny.
And you got the little captain guy beating his meat, just like sweet little glasses.
Israel Adesanya had some harsh words for Henry Cejudo ahead of UFC 288. Izzy did a prediction video for Henry versus Aljamain Sterling. A link to the full video will be in the description. Here's what he had to say regarding Henry.
Pick Aljo because I don't like Henry. See, I don't have to make no bull up and try and like justify it. I'll just say I don't like the Munchkin. I don't like Henry Cejudo. Yeah, I said your name, little bitch. Nah, it's just because I mean, like, for me, like I said, for such a smart man, he let his emotions cloud his judgment. Yeah. And he starts to get real hater vibes because he thinks that me being great takes away from his greatness. Well, I'm like, nah, you're great in your own lane. You f***ing do your thing. You f***ing do your thing, king. Cringe king.
We have a few theories on why Izzy is not a fan of Henry. For starters, Henry picked Alex Bejeda to defeat Izzy in both of their UFC fights and was extremely happy when Alex TKO'd Izzy.
Ooh!
Here's his reaction when Izzy won.
Oh, shit, he's hurt! Oh my God!
Damn.
What?
Damn, he's still.
Henry also recently said that the only reason Izzy beat Alex Bejeda was because he threw a Hail Mary. Henry said Alex Bejeda did have him hurt. If there's one thing you guys can take from that is Israel, his defense to leg kicks is not all there. He's too out, he's too straightforward. Bejeda had him hurt to the leg. Israel just curled up and threw that right hand and went for broke. He threw a Hail Mary and caught him and took him out. Those are the chances you take, and I think the biggest lesson Bejeda could learn is you've got to be careful, man. This isn't glory. You don't have an 8-ounce glove, a 10-ounce glove. When you're fighting somebody in MMA, it's a 4-ounce glove. He's got in trouble in those positions before. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to the footage of the altercation Nick Diaz got into with the rapper.
Like what? It was an accident.
What you mean? You talking about do you want some? What are you talking about?
Look, I said you gonna be alright. You gonna be okay or what?
You said do I want some or what?
I said what is it that you want?
Oh, that's what you said.
Want some? We don't
want some or what?
Look, everybody.
What are we talking about here?
Everybody was talking about it was an accident.
Come on, let's go.
Why are you trying to make a big or something?
I'm not trying to make a big nothing out of it.
The first one's from Punjabi Piccolo. Says that rapper is a fool. Nick could have easily slept him, but you never know if an idiot is going to pull out a gun. I'm glad Nick didn't do anything. The second one's from Andy Fab. Says I feel bad for the Diaz brothers. It just feels like everyone is going after them. I'm sure rappers are very dangerous, but a trained fighter that's been doing it for decades, let's not compare. And the final one's from Dylan Height. Says Nick realized what they was doing after a second. Proud of him. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.